I'm walking with the Word in Monkey Temple, Bali, and I've been thinking about Romans 12:18 recently, because recently someone really got on my nerves, and I got more angry than I should have done. They're the kind of person that just gets under your skin, a kind of temper breaker, and I was tired and frustrated, and I got more angry than I should have done, and God put this verse on my heart, Romans 12:18. It says, "If possible, so far as it depends on you, try to live at peace with all people." This is such a challenging verse, but it's also a freeing verse. It's challenging because how does it depend on us to be at peace with people? Well, we have to go and try and make peace. Peace doesn't happen by doing nothing. When you've fallen out with someone or you've been in a conflict, peace needs to be made. You have to proactively go and seek for peace. How do we do that? We have to be humble. We have to approach them. We have to talk. We have to look for not their wrong, but the wrong that we've done to them, and we have to say sorry. So God put this verse on my heart, and I went and apologised, and it was difficult, it was scary, but it was the right thing to do. And I realised that power of humility, the power of an apology, because afterwards the atmosphere changed. And in fact, after I apologised to them, they also apologised. And I realised that there's a freedom in this verse. Had I gone to apologise and make peace, and they'd refused to accept it, had they stayed angry at me and there was no peace, that wouldn't be dependent on me anymore. Insofar as it depends on you, try to be at peace with all people. You can't help that. So we're not commanded to be at peace with all people. We're commanded to do everything we can within our power to make peace, even if that involves being humble, looking for the wrong that we've done, not at what they've done. And that is such a powerful thing to do. And I learned that this thing about peace, it's something that you have to strive for. It's something that you have to try and make in your relationships. You can't just wait for peace to happen, and you shouldn't just try and wait for the other person to humble themselves. The command, if you know Jesus, if you have a relationship with him, you know his grace, you know his forgiveness, the challenge really is to be the one to go and make peace. The challenge is to be the first person to apologise. And it's genuinely difficult, it's genuinely humbling, but believe me, it's genuinely worth it. Life is too short, and eternity is too long for us not to take this seriously. There might be people in your life that you've long-term fallen out with. They may have wronged you horribly, and you feel like they should be the one to apologise. Don't take it lightly. If you know Jesus and you know his grace, the chances are this person doesn't. You need to be the person that demonstrates grace to them. Drag on and separate people for years, and all it takes is humility and love and faithfulness for just at least one of the people to go and reach out to the other. And in so many cases it just doesn't happen. So my challenge for you is to think about your relationships. Is there anyone that you've cut out of your life you don't have peace with and you don't want to have peace with? Some monkeys just jumped in the water. Oop. Got a monkey on my back too. Hey! Hello! Can you see him? I think he's looking for some food there. Try to be at peace with all people, including the monkeys, which are currently looking for food, I think. Oh, maybe he's found something. So that's the challenge of Romans 12:18.